And voters have less than 3 hours now to cast their ballots in today's primary with key school levies on the line. This is one of those things people are really paying attention to today because there's a lot at stake. Education station reporter Danielle Wiggins, you have been tracking this for so long because there are so many issues connected to this. I mean, just for the last few months. So first and foremost, how is the push to eliminate property taxes affecting what we know is moving forward?
Well, Christy, that's exactly what we're going to be looking at tonight. How many of these property tax levies actually pass in this environment where individuals are saying no to property taxes? Now, there is clear pushback from homeowners over rising property taxes while state leaders work to provide relief. But here's the reality. Many Ohio districts rely heavily on property taxes to operate, like Streetsboro. More than 70% of its budget comes from property taxes. Voters there are deciding on a $7 million operating levy, generating about $5.4 million a year. For homeowners, well, that's about $245 annually for every $100,000 of county appraised value. Now, a similar measure has already failed twice. In Lorain, voters are considering an $11 million levy, generating $10.7 million for operations. Now, the cost, about $385 a year per $100,000 in county appraised home value. But with an expiring bond, the net increase drops closer to costing homeowners $285 a year per $100,000. Now, in Barberton, this is the district we're really looking at because they are in fiscal caution with the state, and school leaders they are asking for an $11 million levy. It would generate about $6 million a year at a cost of roughly $385 annually per $100,000 in county appraised value. Now, all of these districts have already made deep cuts to staff and programs. And in Barberton, the superintendent tells me that they could run out of cash by September. And Christy, some districts, they are actually shifting their approach, asking voters for income taxes instead of property taxes. We'll delve into those in our 6:30 stream.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because taxes are taxes to some people. So you think, I'm not sure how this all fits in.
Those who are against those property taxes, they want income taxes because they say it's more even, it's more fair. Everybody has to pay their fair share, when property taxes is only homeowners and, you know, property values fluctuate. So they are pushing for income taxes, and the school districts are like, well, hey, we'll try it.
And almost $400 on $100,000, that could add up for a lot of people. Right. Danny, thank you so much.
No
really
problem.
Appreciate it. You've done such a good job walking us through all of this. And tonight we will have live coverage for you of these levies and other races on the ballot in our show Ohio Votes. It's featuring reporting from our sister stations in Columbus and Toledo, so we've got you covered here. That airs tonight starting at 7:30 on the WKYC app. Danny talked about the streaming. Just download it for free on your phone or TV, and we'll have the latest updates for you through 11 o'clock tonight.